what you're saying is the people got caught in that paradigm, saying that that is the only way. When you have found, you and other people like you and I have found other methods on top of the 12 steps to enhance people even further. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. It's, we humans, we seem to have a desperate need to find the answer.
It's true.
To an issue. And there is no the answer because there is no the problem. The problem is typically the result of the ways that we have narrowed our perspective, to such a degree that we're excluding more of life than we're including in our point of view. And there's inherent issues when you do that, because when when reality is far greater than what you're willing to acknowledge, then you're going to always have these mysterious things going on with you and around you that you can't seem to account for because they're not contained in your belief system or your paradigm of what reality is, when, of course, the only thing that's kept small here is the way we hold reality. Life is so immense and vast and eternal and whole, that in healing processes, to come at a healing process from the point of view of the mind's demand that there be an answer, a way, from my experience, actually does more to perpetuate more suffering than it does to actually solve the core
but
issue.
people want to hang on to their story.
Yeah.
This is my story. And they want to hang on to their story and their belief systems.
Mm-hmm.
And part of recovery, as we've talked about, a part of evolution, evolving, transformation, is saying, okay, there may be another way. Let's look at that.
There's about as many ways as there are people on the planet.
Exactly. Let's broaden our spectrum here. What exactly is the date that you got clean and sober?
May 1st, 1986.
I'm May 11th, 1987.
There you go.
I didn't know we had so much in common.
Yes, a year apart.
Isn't that wonderful?
Who knew?
Listen, Intervention's a powerful and gripping television series in which people confront their darkest demons and seek a route to redemption.
Boy, that's powerful.
Yeah. How long you been on the show?
Since it started.
Really?
Yes. Actually was there when it was just being birthed. And I kind of went for the first interview thinking, this guy's nuts. How are they going to ever get a drug addict to sign over the rights to film him?
Right.
And I don't know, I just couldn't imagine how it was going to work, but I have to tell you, God is my witness, here we are, 6 seasons, 105 interventions later with over 125,000 people who have applied to do the show. I, of course, always forget how egotistical addicts are.
Oh, of course, you're going to pay me money to put me on TV?
No, there's no money involved.
Oh, no, really?
No money involved.
So who's making the money?
There is no. The gift for them is that they get to go to treatment for free for 90 days. And the story, the compelling story, the true story, the authentic story is really what they're trying to, I guess, let everybody know that this is what this person has, encountered. This is how this person suffers. And then the family comes in. It's kind of strange because really, Bradley, it's a back-assward situation for me. I usually go into an intervention with only knowing what the family knows, and usually the family knows a third of really what the truth is,
Right.
As you well know, when somebody goes, well, he only takes 8 pills a day, and I said, 80? And she, no, 8. I said, well, take that times 3, honey, if you're lucky. Right.
Her name is Carlene Glasser, and we're talking about choice theory and how choices you make in your life affect your life. And we're just about to discuss total behavior. Carlene, welcome back.
Thank you.
What is total behavior?
Well, it's a unique concept developed by Dr. Glasser based on his experience as a therapist. And he noticed that when clients came into his office, they often would talk about how bad they felt, their feelings, their physiology, they were
it'll never
sick,
work. We're
backaches.
doomed for sure. My head, my butt, everything hurts.
Everything hurts. And so he would always focus, as soon as possible, he would listen, of course, to what they were feeling and all they had to say. He would say, tell me your story. And they would tell them all the pain. And he would try to get them to focus on what they're thinking and how they're acting. And so he uses the analogy of a car. You know, there are four wheels in the car. Well, the back wheels are your feelings and your physiology, your emotions, your feelings of emotion and your physical symptoms. And the front wheels of the car are your acting and thinking wheels. Now, which two wheels of the four wheels of the car do you have the most control over?
Acting and thinking.
That's the front wheel, sure.
Oh, I see how smart I am.
Your book is a guide to the 12 steps, is it not?
My book is a guide. It's a confirmation of my experience, of the process that I went through over an extended period of time. And I had several guides over a several period of time that took me through, and this is a compilation of that.
So how does your new book differ from The Secret, The Law of Attraction, and The Power of Positive Thinking?
It may not differ, actually. It probably codifies what the actual methodology and the structure is underneath all of those ventures. I like to say that Bill Wilson and the Oxford Group took a spiritual process, a human process, and they took all the vernacular, all the vocabulary, all the jargon, all of the dogma, all of the theology out of it, all of the religious tradition, all of the cultural inflection out of it, and what we have is distilled human process of transformation.
Now, we were talking about, just to jog our memories a bit, we were talking about integrating psychotherapy with the 12 steps.
That's right. Yeah, we were talking about that, and that's been something that I've been really spending a lot of time focusing on in my career. See, one of the things I've been trying to do, Bradley, and you know the importance of this, there's a split between what we would call the recovery community and the mental health profession. And there's been a pretty major conflict that's gone on for years. The mental health profession has criticized 12-step recovery. 12-step recovery has criticized the mental health profession.
Which one has been more successful?
Look, without a doubt, the 12 steps have reached more individuals and helped more people. There is no question.
No question about that.
That's not even a debate, and I can't understand why people do that. Now, does it work for everybody? You and I know it doesn't.
Well, no, whoa. You and I are going to argue about this, maybe, right? It only works for those who work it.
You got it. And
if it only is successful, some people will say 5 to 7%, and only 5 to 7% of the people are willing to work it for that duration.
Look, you're right. It is there. And this is where the problem comes in.
See, that's true with
people
anybody.
People don't know how to deal with the resistance that people have to recovery. And sometimes they think, well, the resistance means the 12 steps won't work for them. No. But the truth is what you're saying more often than not, nothing's going to work because they don't want to work it.
They have to do it. It's a discipline.
I'm with you on that.
Now, that's why
But look, have other people recovered not using the 12 steps?
Absolutely.
We would say the answer to that is also an emphatic yes.